What is life like inside a nuclear submarine? Right now, while around 650,000 people are flying thousands of feet above the ground in airplanes, thousands of others are deep below the ocean's surface inside submarines. A nuclear submarine is one of the most expensive weapons in the world. Its greatest power is its silence. It spends most of its life underwater. The most delicate and important part of this powerful machine is its crew. So let's take a look at what life is like for people living inside this metal tube. Not everyone can qualify for the submarine crew. Navies have very strict requirements, including psychological tests. Living for long periods inside a metal box is not easy. A single mistake can put many lives in danger, so strong nerves are essential. Typically, submarines are planned to stay underwater for 1 month at a time. The longest publicly known continuous underwater stay is 11 months, achieved by a U.S. submarine. At any given time, the U.S. has about 60 to 70 submarines operating in international waters. Staying in a small, sunless space for long periods affects a person's mental state. How long can a nuclear submarine stay underwater? It depends solely on how much food it carries. The nuclear reactors are fueled only once, and that fuel lasts for the submarine's entire lifetime. Air and water are regenerated. So the only limiting factor is food, which acts as fuel for the crew. The crew's time is divided into 3 8-hour shifts. 8 hours of duty, 8 hours of personal time, to play games, read, or exercise, and 8 hours of sleep. Space is extremely limited. Crew members sleep in tiny coffin-like bunks separated only by a thin curtain. There is almost no privacy. At any time, someone is always sleeping, so loud noise, shouting, or slamming doors is strictly forbidden. Usually, the number of crew members is more than the number of beds, so bunks are shared. One person uses a bunk for one shift, another for the next. Space is not only limited for beds, but for showers and toilets as well. For a crew of over 100 people, there are just 2 showers, and showers longer than 3 minutes are not allowed. Submarines filter seawater for bathing. There is only one small laundry area. Clean clothes are considered a luxury. Toilets must be used carefully. Waste collects in a special tank which must be released at the right time. For recreation, submarines have cards, board games, video games, etc., helping crew members bond closely. The largest portion of a submarine is taken up by its engine, almost half the submarine, followed by the kitchen. The kitchen provides good and varied meals because food is essential to keep the stressed crew mentally stable during weeks underwater. In the beginning, they get fresh food, but later shift to canned and preserved items. There is no internet on submarines. Contact with the outside world is possible only when the submarine comes to the surface, which happens rarely. Surfacing gives away the submarine's location, and silence is crucial. This means the crew cannot contact their families or friends for weeks or even months. As a result, the friendships formed on board become extremely deep and lifelong. Certain unwritten rules exist on submarines. No controversial discussions, and politics is never discussed. They have their own traditions and ways of life. Some typical military rules are relaxed here, like daily shaving. Although these rules return once they are back from deployment, life in a submarine is not for everyone. Without fresh air or sunlight, thousands of people at this very moment are inside metal capsules, silently gliding under the world's ocean.